Hi to all the lovely people out there. Long time no speak, long time no talk. I'm in a new space. I'm in a new flat. Haven't been really filming many videos the last 2 months because I didn't have the energetical space, didn't have the right things to say, and that's what we're gonna speak about today as well. I have been rethinking a lot the videos I've been posting and the things that have come out of my mouth, because in this 2 month period where I had to live with my parents again, I think I experienced the craziest fallback in my personal evolution. I don't even know where to begin. I felt like I returned to that version of myself that I was years ago when I was living with them, and I had a totally different personality, had totally different views, and my actions and everyday persona was totally different. I hope I have enough space on my phone. See, also, that's the thing. I need to buy a camera. And I am looking at this one action camera and I've been eyeing it for so long. I just need to save up for it. One day I will get it. The last 2 months I didn't film anything, didn't post much, I didn't think about it because I just couldn't. I was my 15-year-old self again when I was living there, and I was so angry and upset, and I was so annoying, and I was so quiet, and I was so teenager-y again. I feel like my personality fell back at least 5 years. That was so weird to experience because I thought, I'm in this new person, I'm this new grown up, this and that, and my actions and my words and my identity is different and more confident and more this and this. But then you get to live with your parents in that old room for 2 months, and then I just drowned in that old version of myself, and I felt it so deeply and heavily just washing over me, and I lost everything that I had built when it comes to my confidence, when it comes to my way of speaking and interacting with my family, interacting with the world, and most importantly, how I see myself. I literally took 3 steps back in all of that progress and evolution. And that happens because progress isn't linear. And, ow! And, here I am. I mean, I'm in my own space again. I was drowning in my own mind loops for so long and continuously being trapped in my own mind because I didn't have a job and I still don't have a job, but like I was doing nothing and I was stuck in me, stuck in my own mind, stuck in my own room right there, and I still am. I'm like, that was a transitionary period. But here I am again, and I decided to record the video again. That means that I believe in myself again, that I can do this, and that I have the space to do this again. So here I am. I'm just updating you. I feel like I do not want to make the same type of videos again, even though I will not change in how I appear in these videos. It's just that I've been dreaming for so long to make nature channel. See, I had to delete so many things off of my phone right now just to be able to continue recording, and I want to have a higher quality things, so I'm getting the highest frame rate and 4K from my front camera of the phone. I don't want to use the back camera. I don't like doing that. What I was saying, I want to go out in nature more, and I want to film more of what I do in nature and where I go, and talk about the things and the places I discover, and the forests and the fields. And my neighbors are constantly renovating things 5 days in a row, and they flooded my flat the first day I was here, so yeah, you'll probably be hearing a lot of sounds. A lot of adventures going on in this flat already. Like, I am amazed, I'm entertained, it's funny, it's hilarious, crazy, but here I am, and I've made myself at home here. This year, I have to work a lot on my confidence. I have to work a lot on believing in what I do again, because I feel like I'm moving in phases. I am moving in different phases of confidence levels in my life, and that's normal. And we all go through many different phases, and the progress is not always perfectly making sense, going one step up at a time. Like, we're just falling and getting up and climbing and then falling again, taking 500 steps back and then slowly rebuilding ourselves. That's normal for the human experience, I know. But it's just so crazy to actually experience it. I could appear as the most confident, creative, top of the world person in one phase of my life, and then the next few years are just total hell, where I feel like I'm nothing and I want to die and I'm worthless. And okay, those are deeper topics, you know, it touched something way deeper. But I've been feeling like I've been down in the deep, dark void for the last year or two. Is because so many changes have happened to my life, in my everyday living, in my goals, in my view of the world. That's a different video. But for now, I feel like I'm slowly understanding that this year, astrologically, it makes sense for me to say this as well. I'm an astrologer, so I follow along all of that. Uh, it makes sense for me to finally rediscover my confidence in myself this year. My confidence in my belief in myself. Believing in what I do. That it matters. And that the world needs to see my gifts. My gifts to the world are meant to be shared with the world. Because I'm taking and consuming so much. There's so many of us out there. So many souls that are putting something out there without even realizing that, even when they don't appear that popular or big or that known in our society, they still have a few friends or a few fans or whatever you want to call them, that somehow at least one person out there has found them and they listen to their music or watch their content or something, and they consume their art and it changes their life. And I have to stop telling myself that I need a certain popularity or a number of people following me or a certain lifestyle for my art to change other people's lives. And you know, that's a constant. That's a constant acknowledgement that needs to re-enter my head, and I have to constantly brainwash myself in a good way with this, and I have to constantly reaffirm myself this knowledge, because it's not a one-time thing. As I've said, I've fallen backwards so many times in my life in terms of like my image of myself, like the way how I perceive who I am in this world. Sometimes I'm a worm, sometimes I'm the queen, and sometimes there's no in between. But I just miss my confident self, where I actually believed in what I do and that it could actually work. But I know it will. I just have to keep on going. And another thing, I'm not sure how soon will I get the camera. I'm not sure how soon will this and this appear in my life. But that's also a thing that I've been slacking in. Believing that when I get this and this and this item and this perfect situation, then I will start doing something, then I will be good, and then I will start making something good, and then it will all make sense. I've been over this a million times, and I keep falling back, you know, like that's not how this works. See, I got my phone, the camera works, it's not perfect, and I have no storage left, and I'll have to end this video soon and delete a bunch of images to be able to record another video, but I still got this, and this is fine. I can convey the message and somebody will watch it, feel inspired, maybe we'll reconnect and interact, create something together maybe. You know, this is the point. I have to get back on track. I have to get back in the flow of productivity, because I've been relying so much on the impulse and the flow. It's like a mystery flow of inspiration and impulses of inspiration that magically come and that they magically don't come, that they arise and I catch them, and that's not productive. That's not productive. I mean, I feel it very well when the inspiration overcomes me. It can only take you so far if you trust this mysterious flow When it will arrive, I will start working. When it will come to me, I will be good and I will do this master work of an album and masterpiece of a song or something. Then I will paint and then I will do this because I will wait for that moment when inspiration will come. And when I wait, that has never worked, really. I mean, it works only 5% of the time. When I wait for something and, oh, okay, now I got the inspiration, now I can do something, then I create something, then it happens. Sure, but what I mean is that I've been thinking about it. I need to devote certain times, certain days of the week, specifically for music writing, songwriting, or singing. Like, I have not been doing it so productively and just relying on this mysterious flow of impulses that never come. And for me to actually work on myself and get better and get stronger and actually improve in my songwriting or singing or whatever, I have to dedicate a schedule, like a set schedule to this. And maybe if I do, I will get better and gain more progress, get to know what I want to do better, because it's been scaring me. This is the most scariest part. Actually thinking about making art and making, like, connecting my soul, connecting with my spirit, and connecting with everything that's unseen and unknown, connecting with that on a set schedule. That sounds scary and not really right. But I feel like the more I train that muscle to create from my intuition and from my guts and from my soul, from the truest place in me and the truest emotions, if I practice that, if I train that muscle, even when it's not like a physical muscle, I think I will get better and better and better at expressing what I need to express. Not just relying on this one magical day when I will feel like writing a song, you know. Right now, I am looking for a stable job because I'm running out of my savings. But while I do so, I have to dedicate, let's say, like 2 days a week, maybe a few hours a week, you know, like something. Another parallel dream of mine is to film nature vlogs, so maybe you'll see more of nature vlogs. And I don't have the perfect action camera or something, but I'll take my phone with me, and it will die on me many times. But I'll do something that I like, that I feel like doing. So that's the message in this video. Just start. Just do something. Even when it doesn't feel right, even if you have to push yourself a little. Just push yourself, you know? You're gonna feel better afterwards. Just push yourself. Forgive me if this video is kinda random. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you'll stick around to see the progress of what I do and maybe come along with me on some nature walks, because I feel like you need it. We all need it. Touch some grass, motherfuckers! Okay, comment, what do you want to see more? Philosophical rants or nature walks, or both together? Philosophical nature walks. I think that would make a lot of more sense. So, thank you for watching. Bye!